Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm your humble host, Picaso. Thanks for joining in. And today, guys, we're going to take a look at my A7 Pro here and what I'm running on it. Basically, the launcher. It's a new launcher that I came across, and we're going to be taking a look at that. And I'm going to give you the walkthrough, and let's see. I like this launcher. It reminds me of another launcher. I can't remember the name at the moment, but this one's definitely a little bit more fine-tuned, and it comes with some cool customization options. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so this is my Umidigi A7 Pro, recently purchased device. For those of you who watch the channel, you guys already know about it. I did the unboxing here. I'll have a link in the description if you want to go ahead and check out that. Let's go ahead and unlock the device. And as you can see here, this is the launcher. Now, the launcher, it's very, I like to say that it has some good functionality because front and center, you can set the launcher that you are greeted with your notifications. Of course, you'll probably already have them on your lock screen, but here you are able to have your notifications. You're able to customize the border of it, or sorry, the background of it, so it definitely stands out from the rest of your homepage. So the name of this launcher is Posiden Launcher. Poseidon. I figure because it kind of flows like a wave, maybe that's, you know, why. I could be wrong, but anyhow, let's go ahead and let's actually restart the app, because I don't mind, and we'll go through a walkthrough, and then I'll set it up exactly how I have it set up here. Or maybe we'll try something different. Alright, let's do it. We're going to go ahead and hit start. So here we have some options where you're able to choose from a pixel style, a One UI style, or an iOS style, or it can say surprise me, which maybe just kind of puts everything together. I'm not too sure, but yeah, so to be honest, I've done the iOS and I've done the Pixel. I have not done the One UI, so let's go ahead and try the One UI. So we're going to click on One UI. We're going to go ahead and click next. Then we have some notification access and storage and now you are basically your home screen. It won't only be notifications, you can have news feeds as well, and then you can choose the sources, and then you can choose your icon pack. I'm gonna go ahead and choose, since I went One UI, let's go One UI dark icons, and then we'll go back. Sources, right now we have Android Police in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and type in one of my favorites, which is Pocket. Did I spell that wrong? Yes, I did. Pocket Now. I'm trying to do this from behind the camera, of course, so forgive me. Pocketnow.com /feed. And we're going to enter that. We'll hit done. So now that should be on the home screen as well. We are going to go back. We have the icon pack. We enabled news, and we are going to go ahead and continue now. Just zoom in a little bit here so you can see a little better. We're going to go ahead and hit next. Now, to access the customizations of the wallpaper gallery, long press or pinch on the home screen. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory, like most launchers, so nothing fancy there. And here you see I have a notification. So I have a notification here. Okay, just blending in with the rest of the feed, and then I have the feed here from Android Police, and of course Pocket Now, which I added in. I don't know many feeds, you know, I'm more of a watching of videos instead of reading article type guy, but every now and then I do actually find myself reading certain articles here, and it is based in text, so of course I would. So we have that scrolling ability here, we have a status bar, we have the date and time here. This was the One UI style that we chose, and then swiping up here we have the icons, and based on the icon shape, I don't know if you guys can really see that on camera here, it is that dark One UI icon pack that I used there. The wallpaper is dark, so that also makes it a little bit harder for you guys to see, but yeah, so let's go in and see a little bit about the customizing. So we're gonna hold on the you know, just hold on the tiles here, hold on the home screen, just hold it down. That's going to bring up your settings, wallpaper, and I forget what this is. What is that? Okay, so you're able to add a widget. Right now it's using the at a glance up there, so I'm just going to leave it on that. Yes, my battery is at 10%. It's been what, 2 days I haven't charged this device, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, So let's go ahead and make some customization so you guys can see what's up. Obviously you have the wallpaper here. You go ahead and choose your wallpaper. In the customization options, we start off with app drawer. So let's go in the app drawer. You're greeted with background, column, spacing, icon size, app labels, label color. We got sorting, alphabetical. That's the only way to use it. I mean, if you don't, you're... never mind. And okay, so app drawer background. I'm gonna just, you know, leave it where it is. It's a little dark actually, so maybe I'll make it a little bit brighter by just moving around the RGB toggles here. We have columns is fine, icon sizes, I'll leave that, label color, scroll bar, etc, etc, that's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave all of that. Let's go into feed. You're able to change the corner radius, of course, of the tiles on the home screen. Showcasing the feed. You're able to change the date and time here, the color of it. You can toggle on and off the news. You can also add more sources here later on. And then you have the layout. Now the layout is basically, as you see here, how you see the information on your home screen. I personally like this one. That's what I had on before. And then you can hide until user scrolls. The background for the news sources, you can change the colors there. You can have the images or not, and you can also have the text to shadow. Now I have swipe to remove toggled on because I love that. Why not? Then you can see what is removed, which is kind of nice. You can change the reading method. I have it in the browser. And start contacts. If you have any start contacts, you can have a little widget there as well with 5 columns there. Okay, that's feed. Notifications. So this is the notification that you get regular. If you take a screenshot, if you just, you know, any notification coming in, an email, a phone call, a missed phone call, text message, WhatsApp, anything like that, it'll be notified. And here you can change the title color, which I'm going to actually make that white because I like for my notifications to be a different color than the regular feed, because that way I can distinguish that right away just by looking at the color that is a notification. Text color, that needs to be that as well. The background, now the background I'm going to make blue. So right away when I see that blue color, I'm going to know that it's a notification. Then you have action buttons. I don't usually use the action buttons, but that's fine. I'm going to turn that on for the case of the video. Grouping, follow the OS, hidden apps, media player, and notification badges enabled. That was notifications. Then the dock. Dock is pretty simple. Again, you can change the background color. I'll do something a little funky just so it stands out so we can see. I'll go ahead and add that. We don't want app labels. 1 row, the icon count, I'll put it to 5. Icon size, I'll leave that for now. Let's see, the radius, bottom padding, etc, etc. What else? Folders, I don't use too much folders, but let's take a look as well. So if you have a folder, I'm not really sure how the folder would work. Interesting. I actually want to see that now, so I'm gonna see, we're gonna take a look and see how the folders work. It might just be another tile, but when you click it, it opens up the apps. I actually haven't tried that. I've been using this launcher for 2 days now actually, and yeah, so we'll definitely check out the folders and see what's up. Search in the drawer, in the app drawer. I don't like search in the drawer, so I remove that. Showing the dock, you can do that if you want. It's gonna kind of look pixel-esque. I don't really use that either. Yeah, but you can, you know, mess around with search there as well. Theme now, you're able to change the font. There's a couple of fonts there. I like Posiden Sans. Accent color, blue has to be for me. Background type, custom. You can force shapes if you want to change your icon shapes. It's on Squircle right now, so I'm going to leave that because that is basically the One UI shape pattern. And the background for the icons, you can also go ahead and change that as well. Now, oops, sorry. Now gestures, again, pinch. It opens the overview. The long press, open overview, back button does nothing. If you over scroll the top, it will pull down the notifications, and if you bottom over scroll, it will open the app drawer. Okay, pretty straightforward. And then jumping into other here, what I always do is hide status bar, or you can have a minimal status bar. I'll show you the difference. Your hidden apps, open app animation, I leave that to Posiden. You can lock your home screen, you can save a backup and restore from backup. I have a couple backups on here that I can restore from, but let's go ahead, go home, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so right away you can see it. I will restore one of my backups so you guys can see what I deal with, because, you know, I'm not a fan. Of course, my device is in dark mode, so I like the dark colors. But just showing you what it is when scrolling, the dock submerges very fluidly. And there you see it comes back again. Top over scroll brings down the notification shade, and bottom over scroll will bring up the app drawer, or just swiping up on the dock like that. Sorry. Like that brings up the app drawer. So pretty cool. So as you see, for me personally, I don't like having a status bar. It's gone, it looks clean, it looks nice. Of course there's a lot of colors on the screen right now, but that was just to showcase the differences. That's a notification, and I can go ahead and I can swipe it away. So now that is removed. You can do the same thing with the stories as well. Swipe them away. And if you want a dock or not, you don't have to worry about that. The folder, I am interested in the folder, so I want to see. Let's go ahead and long press and hold, and maybe it's a widget. Do we make folders from widgets? There's minimal date, so I'm not really sure how the folder thing would work. Actually, maybe it's on the dock. I wasn't thinking too straight there. Let's go ahead and take this, try to put it on it. There's the folder. Okay, so just normal, you just drag the icon over it and you have your folder there, and it's just pretty simple like that. And I did set the dock to 5 icons, but there you have it. So that's how the folder is going to work. You can change the background, add the name, all of that stuff. So yeah, pretty simple. Because it's following the stories and issues and topics that I like, as soon as I pick up my phone and open it up, there's just something that I'm pretty sure that I'm going to want to take a look at, read about. So I really do like that. And of course you have your favorite apps down here. You are able to bring your folders there, and they have a bunch of different styles. Again, this is the One UI style. To be honest, my favorite is the iPhone style, or the iOS style. Here we go. So let's go ahead. We hit the status bar. Let's turn that off, and let's turn on minimal status bar, and let's see the difference here. What is the minimal status bar? Okay, so minimal status bar looks like it just basically removes the clock, but it does leave your battery and your battery percentage. Nothing else is showing, only the battery and the battery percentage. So minimal isn't bad. Maybe if you get notifications, they'll show up there. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna leave minimal, and I'll let you guys know in a future video, or I'll have that down in the description as well. So let's go ahead and see if I can restore a backup so you can see the setup that I had on the device. We're gonna go to other, restore from backup, and I have 2 backups here. So let's go to the first backup, backup restored. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is the iOS version, I believe. So okay, so it restored it. It restored everything. This is the first what I created. I made the icons a little smaller. Yeah, definitely made the icons smaller, and I believe this was the iOS version. I do have the minimal status bar there as well, but this is how I use it with the dark, you know, the darker look. It just looks better. And to be honest, the other one that I used as well looks pretty similar to this, except I think the tiles are bigger. So let's go to the other backup. No, oh, I just saved it. That's not what I meant to do. Restore from backup, and it's not the new one. It would be this one. Backup restored. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so this one is the Pixel. I don't think I finished this one, and you know what? It does not look like it's restoring the backups correctly, because the search bar should definitely be off. I don't use the search bar, but let's go in. Or you know what? Maybe this one wasn't even finished. The background color of the tiles are a little lighter. The icons are still a little bit smaller. Oh, but these are circular icons, so this is definitely the pixel. This is definitely the pixelation one, because the icons, I don't even think you can see because all my icons are dark. So, but these are the round. Let's see if we go in the app drawer. Can you see? And the search bar is also in the app drawer, but this is what it's going to look like. So yeah, I don't think this one was actually finished. So I'm just going to revert back to the one that was finished. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Posiden Launcher. I like it. You get your news right up front. You have your icons. We saw the folders. You see the different ways to deal with the status bar. You do have the swipe to dismiss. When your notifications comes in, if you choose a different color for that background, immediately you're going to look at the screen and know that that's different. It's a notification, something you should take a look at quickly before scrolling through your feed. And of course, you see there, I like that fluidity. I don't know if that's a word, but I like the fluidness, is what I'd say, of the transition. When scrolling, the dock just simply subsides right there and just pops up when you reach back to the top. Again, if you have a larger device, the A7 Pro, it's not that big. I think this is what, 6 something. I think it's like a 6.1 inch or something like that. So it's not really that hard to reach the status bar, but if you need to, you have the gestures there to pull down the status bar as well. The launcher, it's pretty great. Posiden Launcher, I like it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I'm your humble host, Picasso. I'll see you in the next one. First of all, if you have any questions or any launchers that you want me to take a look at, you know, any help with customizing or anything like that, give me a shout. Let me know in the comments. As always, your humble host, Picasso. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out. I'm falling in love with you, and I have no intention